New Millennium by Carter, Jackson, and Patrick. Election of 2000. The election of 2000 was between Democrat Al Gore, Bill Clinton's vice president, and George W. Bush, Texas governor. The results of this election were extremely close, but Bush won the election by 271 electoral college votes to 266 electoral college votes. Bush in office. When Bush took office in 2001, Republicans had slight control of the House and Senate was tied, each party with 50 members. Vice President breaks tie votes. Vice President was Republican, so Republicans had control of Senate also. Democrats gained control of the Senate 50-49 after Republican James Jeffries became independent. Bush took immediate action in the economy. 9/11. On 9/11, everything changed due to hijacked airliners crashing into the World Trade Center's North and South Towers. A third was crashing at the Pentagon. A fourth plane's passengers fought back and crashed the plane into a field instead of the White House. The terrorist group Al-Qaeda was led by Osama bin Laden, who supported the Taliban government, who was supported by the Taliban. Fighting terrorists. Fighting terrorist groups was difficult because they weren't really connected to any one country's government. American defenses were developed for homeland security. Terrorism. Terrorist groups followed no rules of war, but used suicide bombings as attacks. They targeted innocent civilians, and the United States tried to get permission to act forcibly against Saddam if he didn't destroy his WMDs. Terrorists continued their fight through guerrilla war. 2004 election. Election of 2004 was shaped by national security. John Kerry was described as a flip-flopper. Bush won the election by over 3 million popular votes. Immigrant laws. New immigrant laws changed how many relatives could come with families. Previously, illegal immigrants were made legal. Many Americans celebrated cultural diversity. Blacks. Blacks made gains in equality after the 1960s. Bush and religion. Bush made religion more prominent in his 2000 campaign. Bush hired some Christians in his administration. Religion and society. Religion helped to shape opposing views in American society. This made political compromise more difficult. News organizations surveyed Christian leaders on their views of Christianity. Bush wanted to prohibit homosexual marriages. Bush and economy. Bush was presented with a sluggish economy after Bill Clinton, but the first tax cut yielded great results. With the weak economy, the budget deficit reached $639 billion, which was the second highest since World War II. Despite deficit, the economy remained healthy under Bush. Major corporations spread overseas, which strengthened the American economy. Technology advances. Google was able to search more complex searches. Yahoo and Microsoft improved to compete with Google. Palm Pilot's handheld computers provided note-taking.
Technology advances. Google was able to search more complex searches. Yahoo and Microsoft improved to compete with Google. Palm Pilot's handheld computers provided note-taking, calendar management, and other on-the-go applications. In 1999, BlackBerry appeared, providing the same applications as Palm Pilot. Cell phones multiplied as their capabilities expanded, like text messages, capturing digital photos and videos. They began to replace palms. In 2000, Apple Computer introduced iPod. It became the most popular portable media player in the world. Apple improved its device, which included music, digital photos, and digital downloads from the internet. In 2007, Apple introduced the iPhone, which combined the functions of the cell phone, the handheld computers, and the iPods. We got VCRs, DVDs, fax machines, TiVo, and high-definition television. Technology advancements continued. We got it to where eBay and Amazon could could deposit paychecks to bank accounts digitally. Banking could be done online without ever seeing the real money. Changes in government. Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman on the Supreme Court, announced retirement in 2005. Bush nominated John G. Roberts Jr. to replace her. Chief Justice William Rehnquist died, and Bush chose Roberts to replace him. On September 29, 2005, he became the 17th Chief Justice. To fill O'Connor's spot, Bush tapped Samuel Alito Jr. The Senate confirmed him in January 2006. That gave Supreme Court a Catholic majority. Bush's helpful acts. He convinced Libya to abandon terrorism, WMDs, and seeking closer ties with the West. Bush also convinced Pakistan, one of the world's most powerful Muslim nations, to work closely with him on
Against terrorism. In Asia, Bush forged closer economic and diplomatic ties with China. South Korea and Japan continued back to American interests. They, with China and the U.S., negotiated North Korea into stability in East Asia. Hardships. Bush had a hard international scene. Bush placed American interests first. Iran threatened to attack Israel if anyone tried to stop their pursuit of nuclear missiles. Democratic nomination. Candidates for Democrats were First Lady Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama, the first-term senator from Illinois. Clinton was the first winning and seemed to be headed for the nomination. She stumbled later in the nomination, and Barack Obama surged ahead. Obama facts. Barack Obama was the first black president and was sworn in January 20, 2009. Obama took the same approach as FDR's during the Great Depression. Obamacare made everyone have health care. More government changes. In 2009, he replaced Justice David Sutter with Sonia Sotomayor. She was the first Hispanic to serve on the court. Next year, John Paul Stevens retired, and Obama put Ellen Keegan in place of him. Homosexuality. Obama put don't ask, don't tell policy, which allowed those who engage homosexuality openly display their homosexuality openly in the military. Gun control. Gun control arose after the shooting occurred at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut. In Fort Hood, Texas, the shooter was a Muslim serviceman named Nadal Malik Hassan at a Tuscan shopping center, in which U.S. Representative Gabriel Jeffers was wounded in a theater in Colorado. Best foreign accomplishments. Obama's best foreign accomplishment on his first term was killing Osama bin Laden in a raid by Navy SEAL Team 6. Uprisings. The Arab Spring was an uprising that toppled governments in Europe. 2012 election, domestic issues, and economic issues. Obama seeks his second term in 2012 against Mitt Romney. There was also an attack led by Islamic terrorists that left 15 dead. At the start of his second term, he had a lot of problems like the economics, the role of government, immigration, ethnic conflicts, and homosexuality were major issues. The economy was starting to slowly recover, but the recovery was really weak, and so the party started taking care about a fiscal cliff that would end in 2012. The Bush cuts were also about to expire at the end of the year. The role and competence of government. The government was in need of money as they expanded, and people started to redouble the effort to shrink the government. When Bush took office in 2001, Republicans had slight control of the House. Senate was tied to each party with 50 members. Vice President breaks the votes. Vice President was Republican, so Republicans had control of the Senate also. Democrats gained control of the Senate 50-49 after Republican James Jeffords became independent. Bush took immediate action in the economy.
Yeah, it was way overdue.
It's too short.